Good afternoon, Colorado. Welcome to a hump day edition of What's for Lunch. I'm your host, Larry Hers, and today we have a repeat offender. We have Chef Dan from Bistro Vendome and my new friend Adam. Welcome, buddy.
I brought some backup with me today.
You figured you can't handle me one-on-one?
No, not again. Pancho is our bartender and bread baker extraordinaire, so I thought, we should introduce him to the people.
You don't want to know? I want to know your background. Where'd you come from? How'd you end up here today?
Well, I've just been working at Bistro Vendome for about 8 years or so. I started as a busser, served, cooked, bartended, bar managed. Lately, I'm trying my hand at baking.
Well, let's talk about drinks first. Let's get this alcohol going.
You got it.
What'd you bring me to drink today?
On our menu right now, it's called the Pêche Bourbon, just a peach Manhattan. So we infuse this bourbon in-house, mix it with a little vermouth, some orange bitters.
So are you infusing it with Palisade peaches?
Palisade had an issue bad year, but we've got California peaches instead.
Okay.
And this is a precursor to an apple-infused Manhattan that we're doing for Harvest Week at the end of September, where we're going to do a brown butter washed apple-infused bourbon Manhattan.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, so this is kind of the summer's on its way out, and then we're getting into the fall.
And your bourbon of preference is Old Forester?
Absolutely. And it by itself, it tastes really good. In a cocktail, it's even better.
All right, let's give it a shot. Cheers. Thanks for coming in.
Absolutely.
Well, that's delightful. All right, let's get into the bread since you talked about you're baking bread.
Well, we shut down for a while with the pandemic, so I started, had more time to work on baking, another passion. I wanted to kind of stay busy.
Yeah.
When we got back, I just found that we were closed a couple days. I had access to the kitchen and a better oven than I could do at home, so I started making kind of larger format, either more baguettes or kind of big boules.
Well, this thing's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's
that's
a little
heavy.
ridiculous, but it's pretty cool.
And is this being used right now at the restaurant?
Well, that one we'll use for our tartines sometimes, or we'll use it for our bread pudding pan Perdue, which shows up on our brunch menu or as a dessert.
It is amazing how many people I saw baking bread during the pandemic.
Yeah, I
learning
kind
how
of
to
jumped
bake
on
it.
the...
Became a thing. These baguettes look gorgeous. Is this more like what they get at the restaurant
Yeah,
at the tables?
and that one we have kind of to offer. We still have bread from our pastry department, but I get to supplement it with my craft, my practice.
This is the service bread. You get it when you come in to eat, and we're also selling them to go home with you. Trying to send everyone home with a baguette.
I love it. It looks like something I would just like to
beautiful.
be just gnawing on right now.
Have at it.
It reminds me like when we were in Paris with my family, we'd just get a baguette and walk around the streets just gnawing on it.
That's awesome. And this is that pan tradition, so it still uses that sourdough starter, but also some commercial yeast.
All right, terrific. Well, let's get into some food.
All right, so fall came crashing in us the last 2 days, so I've got a little...
Pretty sure it was winter.
Winter, yeah, you're right. We skipped over fall straight to winter. So I have a winter offering. This is a wild mushroom bisque. It's very thick and creamy and rich. It's got a runny poached egg on it and a little parsley and celery. And this has maitake, oyster mushrooms, henna the forest, portobellos, button mushrooms, chanterelles, all the mushrooms. And it's a very simple dish, but the combination of all those mushrooms together, it's beautiful and it's bold and it's decadent and it's thick and it's perfect for cold weather. And since we're only into a few days of summer or a few days of winter right now, this is our summer ragu with heritage pork tenderloin and spicy mustard greens on top. It was a light summer fare, so we'll have to bounce back between the two as the season shifts.
Ratatouille underneath?
That is ratatouille underneath. Eggplant, red peppers, summer squash, wheat berries as well, and then a lemon saffron vinaigrette.
So these are both specials?
Actually, the pork is on our current menu right now. This is a special at the moment, but don't be surprised if you see it on our winter menu.
Okay. And I've never made mushroom bisque. How would somebody go about making this at home?
Like I said, it's super simple. It's mushrooms, your basic mirepoix, onions, celery, garlic, and the key to this one, soy sauce instead of salt. It gives it that rich umami flavor. 0 salt, and you get all that from the soy, and it's beautiful.
Hold on, I need another sip here. What are the hours these days at Bistro?
Monday through Thursday, we're open from 4 till 9, with happy hour starting at 4 o'clock. And then Saturday and Sunday, we do brunch, 10 to 2.
What kind of stuff are you doing for brunch?
Brunch, we're doing Benedict, of course.
Okay.
We've got a pain Perdue, a French toast. We have a croque monsieur that's amazing. Egg sandwich with bechamel and cheese. And it's essentially savory French toast with egg and ham and cheese in the middle. It's phenomenal.
Amazing.
And quiche, of course, quiche Lorraine.
What could be more French than quiche?
Exactly.
Do you want to talk about the movies at all?
Yeah, so we are bringing back movie night at Bistro. We're going to be doing it outside now. We've got that big, beautiful courtyard. We've recently built a screen, put a projector out there. And right now we are looking at selecting what night and what movies. More information to come, so stay tuned on our Instagram. We got bought into a co-op. We're licensed for Broadway productions, Disney, all the movies, all the things that people are missing out
Are
on
you
right
saying
now.
that maybe I could see Hamilton on your patio?
Hamilton is for sure on the list. That was one of the ones we were going after, and we have Hamilton. And
Because I'm not going to miss my shot.
no, absolutely, and I will make sure you know and everyone else knows. That might even be top of the list. And then we do a food themed on it, either some specials or a prefix menu, depending on the night, depending on the movie.
And Dan, how long have you been with Bistro?
2 years now, just a
Yeah.
little over
You-
2 years.
Did you move from Florida? Is that
Florida.
right?
Came
Yeah.
up from Florida, yeah. To come check out the mountains. I miss the ocean, but the mountains are awesome too.
Yeah, you don't get weather like this in Florida, that's for
No.
sure. Now, you don't know this, but there's only two things I don't eat, and that's mushrooms and avocados. Having said, now you just realized that at episode 102, and now you know you didn't know. But it's not a flavor thing; it's a texture thing.
Well, I was
So
going to
I
ask.
am
'cause
going to
that's-
eat this,
Yes, that,
and the egg inside this. I'm gonna. Hopefully, it works.
Yeah, go for it.
He's like, we'll see. The egg coming all the way from downtown. So that's usually where the Oh, did you get that, Evan? Please tell me you got that. And you mix
Yes,
that in
exactly. You
there.
know what you're doing.
And that's where the magic happens.
Yes.
You want to talk. It was a rich dish to begin with, but then you add the egg. So many people are so afraid of the over easy egg.
And I don't.
On
Okay.
anything, right?
It's a
makes
wonderful
everything
thing.
better.
It's just a beautiful thing in that golden color. Oh,
Give 'em,
now I'm jealous.
Well, just a spoon. Give them your website.
BistroVendome.com. Our phone number 303
It's got the phone number?
825.
825-3232. I don't have it. I don't have to call my own restaurant that often.
No chef knows their number. Nobody. I mean,
But use the website. We have a Gloria ordering system for to-goes. Our menus stay up to date for our constantly changing menu and specials. They're all on there.
And
The
Open Table?
website's the way to go. Open Table for
Yeah.
reservations, and all of that's accessed through BistroVendome.com.
All right. Anything else before I say the magic
No,
words?
come on, man. You've been holding that there for so long.
Adam, thanks for coming in. Good to meet you. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
coming back
likewise.
in.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you
like
guys having us.
if you want to come back, if you've been on the show and want to come back, there's just DM me. There's no limit. I got Crushed Pizzas coming back mid-September 1st, third time. I'm booking for October, so DM me through OCN Eats Instagram. I'm going to try this mushroom soup, which I think is going to be amazing. We'll see you tomorrow for another episode of What's for Lunch? Let's eat. Yeah, it's freaking fantastic.
All right.
It's freaking amazing.